Hello, I'm Scott Whitaker with Arctic Air Services. We started our business from the ground up and grew it based on the service end of the industry. We own over 50 vehicles, which we depend on every day to make our business run smoothly. We know the value and importance of offering great production and excellent service. That's why we choose Conley Buick GMC, because they provide us with the best cars and trucks and have a service department second to none. The next time you're in the market for a vehicle, I highly recommend Conley Buick GMC, where they'll treat you like family.
At home, I've handled some stinky situations, like big horse manure, and miniature horse manure, and cute dog manure, and yes, even teenage manure. If you've been injured and an insurance company is giving you manure, give my law firm a call. We'll help you come out clean on the other side.
Because I don't want to ruin my game.
And vaping and sports just don't mix.
Because I care about my lungs.
Because it's more addictive than cigarettes.
Because getting suspended doesn't look good on college apps.
Because we don't know the long-term effects.
Because it's stupid. What's your reason?
Hey guys, Chris Conley here from Conley Buick GMC. Kickoff's right around the corner. Buckle your seatbelts and hold on tight. It's time for some Tiger football.
You're watching TigerVision, presented by Conley Buick GMC. TigerVision is brought to you in part by Conley Buick GMC, Conley Subaru, Arctic Air, Carl Reynolds Law, Jax, the North River Prevention Partners, Garrett Richard, Clicking Spree, Minnesota Pools, Coastal Mobile Screens, Bull and Tiger, and Burton Trucking.
We are live. Welcome to this special Thursday night football broadcast here at the beautiful campus of Lakewood Ranch. Now we have the presentation of the flags here heading the way to the field. And so we're going to stand, remove our hats, and have the national anthem. What a beautiful rendition of our national anthem. Now that the most important part of the broadcast has concluded here, Ken, we are live here Thursday Night Football at the Lakewood Ranch tonight. The Palmetto Tigers are playing a makeup 6A District 11 game that was scheduled weeks ago but postponed due to Hurricane Milton. You know, Ken, in this crazy year, this game was originally scheduled as a home game at Palmetto, but due to Hurricane Milton damage at Palmetto High School's field, the 8-1 Tigers will play their second, and I use quotation marks, home game here. And there may have been a trade-off involved, home and away, in the future, but we'll just go with that. As the 6-3 Lakewood Ranch Mustangs, we again thank the #1 fan base in the world for joining us on this worldwide broadcast here on TigerVision, as presented by Conley Buick GMC. I'm Brian Varnador, and I'm joined tonight by my broadcast partners, Ken Burton Jr., with me here in the press box, Troy Bellamy, tonight's Arctic Air sideline reporter, and, of course, the incredible production staff of TigerVision, as presented by Conley Buick GMC. With that, I'm going to turn over to my broadcast partner, Mr. Ken Burton Jr., for his thoughts. Ken.
Yes, thank you, Brian. Good evening, everyone. Yep, Thursday Night Football, because Hurricane Milton did not know that those October 11th games were scheduled district games in Florida, so the FHSAA had to extend the season for 1 week. Otherwise, we would be doing a playoff game tonight, Brian. Tigers have a lot to play for, despite already wrapping up District 11 2 weeks ago against Leonard, as you indicated. Tonight they have an opportunity to play for a perfect district record. This is a county rivalry game. You always get up for those games, a 15th meeting all time. And that big M, momentum, always good to have momentum heading into the playoffs. But most importantly is playoff seeding. The Tigers currently third in Region 3 and will host a first-round game next Saturday afternoon, November 15th. Right now, it would be Largo if the state playoffs were today. However, number 2, Wiregrass Ranch, and number 4, Mitchell are playing tonight, so a Mitchell win could propel the Tigers to the number 2 seed if they were able to win tonight. On the other side, Lakewood Ranch Mustangs are currently sitting 9 on the outside looking in, and a Mustang win might be enough to get them into the playoffs, so the Tigers could move down the rankings to 4, possibly 5 with a loss. So, Brian, again, a lot to play for tonight.
Yeah, thanks, Ken. As always, you have all the information you need to know come playoff time. Last week, the Palmetto Tigers posted yet another come-from-behind victory and scored late to post a 42-24 win over the East Lee Cougar, or County Jaguars. It was a win, but Palmetto gave up well over 100 yards in penalty yardage. The Tigers have got to fix that, or they're not going to advance as the competition gets stronger during the playoff time. You know, this is a young team, and you could see our great coaching staff working on the sidelines to get our players to focus on the game at hand and avoid getting caught up in the rah-rah sideline chirping and yapping. And I'm sure this has been addressed, and the coaches have this team focused on things that matter between the lines tonight.
Yes. And our Tigers, we don't have any stats tonight, but if they began the season way back in August, flinging that ball around, but in recent weeks, they have morphed into a very successful run-heavy offense behind number 6, Trezor, and number 41, Marquez Birdson. What team will we see tonight? Well, we'll just have to wait and see. The defense continues to play well, but as you indicated, Brian, penalties are going to be the biggest obstacle tonight. How much will the penalties help Lakewood Ranch as it did last week against East Lee, keeping them in the game?
Yeah, the keys to the game tonight for the Tigers, you know, they've already won the district, so they look to possibly improve to number 3 on the regional seeding. And the keys that I see here tonight is take care of business and listen to your coaches. Number 2, stay focused. And to quote Forrest Gump's mama on this, stupid is as stupid does. You got to eliminate stupid penalties, shut down the run, and make the Lakewood Ranch one-dimensional, and especially avoid unnecessary injuries as the Bucks have, and it's an opportunity tonight to build depth for the playoff run. Now back to Ken.
And they're playing the Mustangs tonight, coming in with a 6-3 record, and again with a win tonight could very well slide them into playoffs as the 8th seed or possibly higher. They're led by junior signal caller Liam Fernandez. Dual threat. He's thrown for 731 yards, 4 TDs, 7 interceptions, second in rushing with 4 scores. Their bread and butter is running the ball, led by Colton Dempsey with 738 yards coming into the night's game with 11 TDs. Cullen McCray is also a threat with over 200 yards and 7 scores. For the Mustangs tonight, their keys to the game: seize the moment. A win and you're possibly in, and you're going to play next week. Going to have to stop the run. If we see the run-heavy Tigers, you're going to need to stop that down. And at 7-8 yards a clip over the last couple of weeks, been pretty going to be a tall task. And then lastly, get the Tigers frustrated and making those penalties. As Forrest Gump, you used the Forrest Gump quote, Brian.
Yeah, looking down at the captains tonight for the Tigers are number 63, Ladarian Williams, number 62, which is Michael Lambert, and then number 15, all seniors tonight, Arthur Amarin, and number 10 tonight, Autry Walker. Seniors here on what is a senior night. Here's a look at the coin toss. Let's take
we're right there
look.
in the huddle, man. Look at that. Oh, it needs a little sound.
And it looks like the Palmetto Tigers have won the toss. And they're going to defer and kick the ball off and start out on defense. We talk about a worldwide broadcast here tonight. On senior night, I want to say a shout-out to
straight line face that. No, guys,
to his grandparents that are watching in Canada. And that's a shout-out to Ralph, Louise, and Sharon. When we say that we've been watching 29 countries, you have to believe it's actually occurring out there. And shout out to Jackson Roth's grandparents tonight.
Toronto, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome. You go across the bridge in the United States, and I think you're in Buffalo. That gets cold up there. That's too cold.
And Ken Burton displaying his geography lesson there that he learned there with his PhD.
Palmetto High diploma.
He's got that PhD, that Palmetto High diploma, like most of us here on the TigerVision staff. And we're ready for some football tonight. It's it says 5 minutes. Let's see on the clock up there. It looks like 5 minutes and some change here before kickoff, and on a very cool, comfortable night.
Yeah, it's my watch is saying it's 82, but there's a nice breeze coming in here. Perfect night for football. We're not in those hot, muggy months of August, September, October, and sometimes November. This is what you wait to play for, to get to play in the nice weather, and you have something to play for. Class 6A has 64, 65 teams statewide. Half of them have either played their last game or will be playing their last game tonight, and 32 teams will advance for next week, and they should post that sometime late this weekend, first of the week on the FHSA website.
And we have to take this opportunity to thank the School District of Manatee County and Athletic Director here, Principal Dustin Dalquist here.
Dustin, Palmetto High,
our good friend, and for offering the facilities here after we've had so much damage over there, just down the river and a little bit southwest of here, or northwest of here.
Yes. Kim. And, coming here for a home game, I didn't know what the protocol was. Like, do the Palmetto fans sit on the home side, or do they sit on the away side, and does the teams switch sides? Because technically Lakewood Ranch should be on the side, but I think it's just we're the home team, and then everything else is acting like we're a visitor tonight.
Right, and we see the Palmetto High School band over there. Before the game, the national anthem performed beautifully by the Lakewood Ranch.
Yes, very good.
Band on this side of the field. We are in the press box, not from the stands tonight. Should be a little easier for us, as we're not having to look at the yard markers backwards.
That's true.
Figure that out. So, so here's the from the TigerVision stress box. Thank you, Jordan, for this. The administration did a swap, And so
yes, okay, I get it. So
so Lakewood Ranch is the home team tonight, and then Palmetto will be the home team next year.
And that works out because they do their 2-year contracts home and away where they reclassify you. So good. Everything was working out. Going to be a great night for football. Waiting for the teams to take the field here.
As they come out tonight, Lakewood Ranch, according to the experts out there, and Massey has this one favored pretty highly. But Lakewood Ranch tonight, the atmosphere, they look like they have come out to play. No fear in the underdog role here tonight, and you can see a pretty good size roster, and they've got a stable full of some big linemen down there, Ken. I can see that as they take the field.
Well, as you know, watching a lot of football, that's where games are truly decided. You can have the best athletes in the world, but it really comes down to those guys down in the trenches going back and forth. And great shot of the Palmetto band across the way. It's like we're sitting there right there with them.
And I have to say, the great work that they've done behind us. We've got the help with assistance with the clock here. You're going to see things here on TigerVision is presented by Conley Buick GMC. Like looking at the scroller now, Southeast, we're having local teams of interest, and they're showing information. So if you want to find out about what's going on in the area, future things that are coming up, you don't have to go anywhere, but you can watch us here on TigerVision as presented by Conley Buick GMC.
So, yeah, on their crawl, they got all the local games, a lot of the teams that the Tigers have played this season, and then they also have all the Class 6A Region 3 games that are of importance tonight. They figured out some way where they get the scores to automatically show up on the crawl here. Pretty neat stuff.
And since you're watching across here, we'll call it like a radio dial. Just got a weather report here. The wind will be a big factor. It's going to be going right to left as Liam Harold approaches the ball. Waiting for the whistles. The clock is set to 12. And he's going to have a nice wind blowing.
It seems
right
like
to
it's
left.
coming.
Now it just changed on us, right? Just as we got
we'll get. Did
here.
you?
So
okay, you got it. You got it.
A little bit
looks
swirling here.
Like he's going to do a directional.
He's got a high kick. It's going to be high pooch kick. And see if that one stays in bounds.
It's a live ball. You better get it.
And it's on the ground, and it looks like it's going to be recovered by the Palmetto Tigers. So big mistake.
That would be something that film study would easily be able to catch. How many times have we done this? As many points as the Tiger offense has scored, we've done these pooch kicks all year. You got to get under there and fair catch that thing. That is a live ball. It's still sitting there, number 8.
Evan Stansel.
Johnny on the spot. Tigers basically get the ball, and we get it at the beginning of the second half.
Nice shot here on senior night on the senior linebacker. He's played running back here, utility player.
He can
does
play
everything on the football
Yeah,
field.
you need role players like that to just be able to step in and do everything. Great job.
Jackson Roth overviews the field. He's got big Marquez Bridson in the backfield. He hands it to him. He's running right. Gets a block or two out there. Bridson rumbles and rolls down inside of the 15-yard line. Going to be spotted at about the 14.5, so it's 1st and goal from the North River Prevention Partners red zone.
Tigers picking up. Ever since the Manatee game, they have been with this run-heavy offense, and they're picking right where they have left it off. They have churned over 300 yards a game last couple of weeks, and they're off to a good start here.
Joe Hill's out wide to the right. Bridson, stiff arm,
nice.
evades a tackler, drives forward. Really nice play. Looked like the safety came up with a fine tackle, but he's inside the 10-yard line. Right on the 10-yard line.
Yeah, the number 10, Josiah Minton from senior from Lakewood Ranch, had him in the backfield, but that brutal stiff arm there allowed the back to get a nice little gain.
Guys, this is Troy down from the field. Testing.
We got you, Troy.
We got you, Troy.
Looks like our Bojack Williams, our center, lost his helmet, so he had to come out of the game on this play.
All right, but he gets a good block, steps upside. This time it's Van Trezard. He's
easy.
in for 6. Now, big hit there by number 19, Jamarian Roden, but a little bit too little too late as Van Trezard goes in for 6.
Yeah, nice run. He looked like a pinball there bouncing off those Lakewood Ranch defenders and got the flippers going and knocked it into the end zone. And easy 3-play drive, 30, 35 yards, and already in the box less than a minute when we kicked the ball off.
Snap by Schotbacher, hold by McLean. The kick by Harold is up, and it is good. So with very little time on the clock, 10:52, Palmetto Tigers lead this one 7-0.
Here we go again. Watch him bounce around like a pinball here. Easy, bam, touchdown.
And
this looks like it could be a long night for the Lakewood Ranch defense. They're going to have to make some adjustments.
Yeah, happy to see on the big hit after the play, Trezard, showed that discipline. That's a good time to pick up a penalty, to jump up and start yapping and look at the scoreboard and all that stuff. But you can see the senior with good discipline there. And that eliminates that one of those keys to the games that we mentioned earlier.
Exactly. You're spot on. Yeah, that was rough last week, and I'm sure that we know they've addressed it. And being a senior, you have to lead by example there. So we're going to try it again. He's going to pooch kick it right about the 30, 35-yard line again. And let's see if the up back there has his hand waving to you, Brian.
Yeah, he's probably number 24 back there. Jackson McGill's probably been coached up. Another high pooch kick. And it's going to be fielded there by McGill. He's running to the left. He's got a little bit of a crease. He's at the 30. And coming up to the 40, 45, steps out of bounds at the 47-yard line.
So when you make a goof, you get it corrected, and you make the best of it. So he almost took that one to the house.
Yeah.
He was bound and determined to correct that, and good job for the young man there with a nice return. Picked it up about the 20-yard line and takes that thing all the way across the field and got a little momentum. Got some speed there.
He does have some speed.
Nice 25 return. Yeah.
Judah Galaseri.
Great
back
job.
to Troy.
Guys, it looked like there was a holding play on the return, so they're going to mark it back after the nice return by Belisari. But it was a holding play that freed him up to get down the left sidelines here, and they're going to start from the 25-yard line.
Now, Troy, from your vantage point, did you see it out there?
I did. It looked like it was a brief hold. There was somebody that was right. I think Van Trezard was right there, and he got grabbed.
Okay. So there eliminated a really great return by Judah Galaseri. Oh, now he's running for his life, nowhere to go, and he's chased down there by Zion Roberson. Zyro is extremely active and makes.
Yeah, he had a big game last week and called his name out a lot. Lakewood Ranch needs to have something positive here. The wind is coming out of the east, so directly across according to the crawl there.
Second and about 15 yards. Stepping up there, good run, and that's the running back, 21. We talked a little bit about him pregame, Colton Dempsey, and so makes this a little bit more manageable. Now, these are those yard markers on the far side of the field. We did game here earlier, and they're dial-up yard markers, and they tend to kind of get hung up so you're not going to see. Luckily, TigerVision in the strut, they got it at third down. Thank you, guys. Rolls to his right. There it is. It's picked off on the deflection, and it is going to be Cooper Stover on the return. So senior, number 11, Cooper Stover. But we're going to two parts of this one. It may have been Cam Stansel, but it may have been a senior, but you're going to see a deep drop of the linebacker in his zone.
Yes.
Who deflected the ball. Might have been one of those, let's see.
Looked like Zion Roberson.
So 2 weeks in a row, we've had an Oski here with a deflection. And, every defensive back position coach practices the tip drill. And 2 weeks in a row, that's a good sign because those mean turnovers. Another short field for the Tigers with their second offensive possession here. And we have yet to play 3 minutes of ball.
Now they throw it out there, and it's going to be a little bubble screen, and then that one's going to be well defended over there. No gain on the play. You know, Zyro with 2 consecutive plays, and he plays. It's an interesting because he's so long and tall, but he's playing in that interior linebacker position.
Yes.
They play four linebackers.
Yeah, he's one of those versatile guys where they can line him up on the line of scrimmage, but he can also play a little linebacker, drop into coverage, and make a play like that. That's if he could play corner, he would be one of those very unique safety back. He would be a very unique player.
Bryson bounces it outside, cuts, drives forward to the 12-yard line. So really easy sledding over there. With that much time, no hold on the play. That was great for the offensive line.
Yep, attacking the short side of the field there. Tigers just grinding up yardage to make this 3rd, and looks like about 3rd and 3. Very manageable. Probably going to see another run play.
Bryson in the backfield. Yeah, it might be 2-for-1 situation with the big back in the backfield here. Now Roth checks over the
or
coaches.
the tight end.
Changes things up. Moves Bryson over to the right sidecar. Pistol depth formation. There's a high snap. Bryson gets it. He's got a big crease. Driving forward in for 6. And you can just see the power of Bryson, of course, but that left side of the offensive line, Ken.
They're just blowing him off the ball, right, Brian? And we were hoping for the first down. I think he was trying to get in the end zone the way that the effort that he gave, because he just kept those legs churning all the way till he was able to just dive into the end zone. So 4 minutes into this game, and we're already up 13-0.
Tigers really playing a clean game here. No penalties.
Perfect.
And you can see the execution's been very good. Now the snap is down. It was snapped by Schaupacher, placed by McLean, and kicked by Harold is good. So the Palmetto Tigers lead this one 14-0 with 8 minutes and 7 seconds
Watch the
remaining here.
offensive line. Look at those blocks there. That was a key block there that kind of got him out to and the rest was him. He just wanted to get in the end zone. But you saw that block there that kind of
62. He
just bounced off on the outside of it, and that's all he needed. They don't need a lot, but he gave him plenty of room, and he's into open space. Here we go again. Watch the block.
Bang.
Right there. Open that hole up, and now it was just these last 5. I'm just going to take it. They're going to try to knock the ball out there, but it's not going to happen.
Now Liam Harold, he has pooch kicks, but he has a lot of them in the bag. He has everything from like a 7-iron to a lofted wedge that he uses on all these kicks.
Yeah, they very versatile. We've seen him kick it deep, squib it. They've been lining up in those vertical alignments before they spread out. They're probably doing that to give some special team coach fits when they get to the playoffs.
Long approach for Harold comes up. Toe to leather, and the ball is driven deep all the way into the end zone. So there's your touchback.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of those. He's been getting them down there, when he's had to kick them deep, inside the 10, outside the 5. But as your season goes and you continue to fine-tune, hey, he's kicking it in the end zone now, and let's give him a shot here.
Yeah,
good job.
Liam Harold has had if you want to look at a point leader on the Palmetto Tigers, he's got to be one of them. And also, this is awesome seeing him with a touchback.
Great form there, great hang time.
Golly, what a shot by TigerVision.
Nice shot, and nobody there.
Yard deep in the end zone. This time, bouncing that one out and rumbling forward, gain of about 1 on the play, but an amazing run for a 1-yard gain for Colton Dempsey.
Dempsey's their workhorse. He's their leading rusher with over 700 yards coming in, and he can catch the ball out of the backfield. He's just a junior.
And you see with Palmetto tonight on senior night, there's a lot of seniors out there. Jay Moore Davis, number 25, with a nice play on the play. Nice shot look in there. I saw some Doritos in the concession stand. Looked pretty tasty.
Britt gets some up here.
Oh, he fakes the handoff, rolls his right, was looking for an option, and this time Evans stands with a big hit.
He looked like he on the RPO that he wanted to hand it to the back, but there was there was nothing there. It was just so blown up, so the play was broken, and that might have been it. And there was no second option except the quarterback, who's a good athlete here. Like there's
option
nothing
2.
there.
They're sitting on the pitch out there too. Look
Yeah,
at Zion.
yeah,
Look
Zion's
at
there.
Roberson.
Okay, there's
so
just nothing. I guess it's me. And he's good. He's a good athletic quarterback.
3rd and long. Nice looking throw, incomplete pass. Good coverage on the play by Evan Stanzel, intended for Victor Monoki, the junior.
Yeah, Fernandez coming in, 4 TDs, 7 interceptions, and had number 8 tonight. Comes in, I think, 6 foot, $155. He'll be back next year for his senior year.
You know, several kickers and punters on the roster, so I'm going to ask the TigerVision crew to give me a shot of the punter number back here. A little bit difficult to see. So, it looks like it is number 55, and that's going to be Kea Mango, the junior. No, play clocks, I looked at it, said 25 on the play clock, so let's see stoppage. What do you think, Troy?
Well, they're going to call us for offsides. It might be a little bit short here of first down, but it looked like the right end flinched and caused our player to jump off sides. They're still going to have to punt the ball here. There's no way that Lakewood about going for this at this point.
Yeah, it's 4th and very short. Now you may try to draw him off.
Watch him call the play. He's actually clapping.
Oh, nice high kick, and it's going to get driven
bounds.
back and go out of bounds. And you can see that wind grab that one and knock it down.
Yeah, the wind's blowing right in our face, and and if you're on the far side of the field, just blow that thing over, and smart not to kick it to the kick returner.
And I was very happy with all of my pregame talking about stupid penalties and those things. With a 4th very short, you didn't see anybody jump across the line of the line of scrimmage on that one. Good discipline by the Tigers.
So Tigers start their 3rd possession with 6:42 here in the first quarter. This will be their worst field position starting out, and they're going to be right around the 40, Brian, looks like. And this got to go 60 yards here.
You know, one thing we've seen with the Palmetto Tigers over the course of games, they score their best quarters or nearly every game. It's the 3rd and the 2nd and 4th quarter, and, averaging now over 14 points a game in that 4th quarter. And that's a trend. There's nothing wrong with scoring 14 points every quarter. That's okay too. I think
Kona Ice
is looking good tonight.
Yeah, they could bring some up here.
We'll
give them a shout out.
I don't believe they're a current sponsor, but it looks good over there. We'll have to talk to them at the break.
Yeah.
Now Jackson Roth looks things over. He has Van Trez Yarn in the backfield. Maurice Carter out here in the slot. You might want to look for that. He throws it out to Maurice Carter. Needed to get a block.
Some room.
He's got some room down the sideline for a first down. You can pretty much see that one was coming on the snap, pre-snap.
Yeah, Josiah Minton had to chase him down, but it was 15 yards down the field. Yeah, we've seen this a lot. You just get your athletes out there in space using the wide side of the field. 15 yards, and you're moving the chains.
And the only way that play can work is the block out there by Nazir Pritchford.
They have to help each other out there, the wide outs for sure.
Roth looks, now he's throwing the long ball down the sideline. Got a man, and it is caught, and it is touchdown. Very late signal there, and that is Nazir Pritchford. He's rewarded after making a great block on the last play. What do you think, Troy?
Guys, the versatility of this team is just amazing. They started seniors tonight that are very productive. Joe Hill started at one receiver. They had another receiver on the other side. And with your top receivers, Nazir Pritchford and Simeon Matt. And so you just got to pick your poison when you're dealing with the Palmetto. And Jackson Roth is really just throwing the ball beautifully.
It's good to see him throw him with some confidence, and he's still got the bandage on his hand, but He looked real. He put that one right on the spot that time.
Snap good, hold is good, kick is up and good, so the process is good.
I'm sure at some point we probably will see Dylan McClain. Those Tiger fans, I mean, Dylan been in a very unfortunate situation throughout his career, having a couple of guys that are Division I quarterbacks starting in front of him. This kid started in the spring game and put up 35 points on a state championship team in Jesuit.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he really can sling the ball. I mean, again, you got to give him a lot of credit because he's been able to hang in here for 4 years, knowing that he may never get to be that guy. And he's been diligent, and he's been a team player, a team leader, and, he's just the type of player that you want to have on your team. I remember when he came in here as an 8th grader in the spring, and he was just excited, and he still has that excitement. He's going to play baseball as well. So,
yeah, another a great athlete that's playing a couple sports, but he's done nothing but be productive. Dylan McClain, we don't talk enough.
Yeah.
He's also the holder on all the extra points. He's made some.
He's finding a way to get on the field, and you find your role on the team. And how many times have you heard the journeyman quarterbacks that sit, even in high school, where maybe they didn't play and they just walked on somewhere, and then they end up playing. There's a loose ball.
And it's going to be tackled at the 21-yard line. Hustling down is Van Trez-Yard, the senior, and this time that was again number 37, which is Judah Galaseri.
Yeah, he's going to get quite a few opportunities to return the kicks tonight, the way the Tigers' offense is moving the ball tonight. They're talking to the coach there, having a coach-player moment.
Yeah, we're talking about quarterbacks. You think of great quarterbacks. Cam Newton.
Cam Newton, yeah.
At Florida.
Yeah.
On the bench for 3 years.
Behind some guy named Tim Tebow.
Yeah, but Heisman.
If some guy from St. Augustine.
Yeah, but Heisman Trophy winner. And Trask was.
There's a ball.
There's a ball in the air, incomplete pass.
Teaching those defensive linemen, outside linebacker, get those hands up in the air. We watched this again. From way up top.
What a beautiful shot.
Beautiful shot.
Oh,
Getting a little time, a little sidearm there, but
Palmore, the senior.
Some making plays.
Pretty good coverage.
We've had good luck with those balls bouncing up in the air, deflections.
That was a busted coverage. Number 17 was wide open on that play.
And that's why you got to step in there and make plays. Palmore with a great play. Nice hole on the left-hand side. Stiff arm running forward down to the 33. Still going down to the 35-yard line. He's got the first down, and that's got to be Colton Dempsey.
Yes, again, he's their workhorse. 720 yards coming into the night's game. 7 yards a carry. He had right at 100 totes, so he gets about 7 on average, and he's the real deal. We just almost like the back we had last week, You got to keep an eye on him.
Almost identical with the yards per game.
He
comes in at 106 yards a game.
Absolutely.
He's got great feet, but this time nowhere to go. Bridson, it's interesting. Bridson, our running back, the linebacker involved in the play, and also number 51 on
Gibson.
the play is Chris Gibson.
Yeah, he blew it up, blew the offensive lineman up on that one. There was nowhere to go.
This is kind of surreal to me. Christopher Gibson was one of my students at Lincoln as a 6th grader. And now he's a senior getting ready to graduate at 6'4" and 300
How
pounds.
big was he in 6th grade?
He was almost 6 feet tall.
Oh, my gosh.
Bryson shoots a gap. This time the running back, great job. He's at the 45-40, tackled at the 36-yard line. So Colton Dempsey starting to really pile up some yards here.
Yeah, they have to keep their gaps like last week because he's dangerous. He's keeping them in the game here. They've got a nice little drive going just straight ahead, north-south, looking for a hole, turn the jets on into the secondary untouched, having to get run down there.
Joe Hills eventually coming up to make but boy, they washed him out on that play, didn't they, Troy?
Yes, they did. They washed the line down very well. And number 21 is running very hard.
This time he bounces it out to the outside, tries to get a stiff arm, and he's going to be tackled by Hills there. But pretty good effort, but
keep your
maybe
gaps.
A loss of about a foot on the play.
And he's coming out. He looks like he's a little dinged up.
I mean, that's that versatility again. Joe Hill started this game as the wide receiver, and now he's playing linebacker. And again, he has the size to play that at the next level. You know, it's hard kind of being named after probably one of the all-time great receivers from this area, but he's finding his way to get on the field.
And I really like the defensive formation here with Palmetto with 4, and then you've got your 4 linebackers positioned around there. It's not your Sam, Will, and Mike, traditional 4-3 set. It's that 4-4 look. Oh, big hit there, and he bounces off of it, and he took a big hit by Arthur Amarin, but you can see Colton Dempsey, number 21, he's come to play tonight. He's tough. Oh,
yeah, that's quarterback.
And that was actually the quarterback took that out there.
Yeah.
And that
he's their second leading rusher. He's a dual athlete. He can run, he can pass. Maybe because he's been running for his life here, but getting the job done.
Liam Fernandez.
And these guys are both juniors, so we'll have to deal with them next year.
We've got trips out, or 3 receivers wide to the right, 1 single receiver out here to the left.
Third and about 7, Brian?
Yeah, about that. Pistol depth, hands off to the big back, and that one's going to be number 32, Akeem Johnson, the senior.
So it looked like they were playing in 2-down territory on a 3rd and 7, but they've had a little bit of run success to run the ball. They are a run-heavy offense, so puts them in a little bit more manageable 4th and 5.
Into this win, I think the 51-yard field goal may be just a bit outside of the range. So
you would want to kick towards that right upright, but maybe they try to pull the Tigers offside here. Got to be disciplined. Nope.
Oh, rolling around the corner.
That's busted.
And he's got a long way to go. Driving forward, it's going to be close, but he's going to be short. And Liam Fernandez.
Yeah, Troy, was it a coverage? He was looking for somebody over on this side.
It tried to catch us sleeping with the play action, but the penetration from the defensive line was just too much, and he had to scramble for his life, and the defense just rallied to the ball as we have an injured player.
Yeah, we got somebody down, and he's hurt.
Looks like Arthur Amarin.
Yeah,
15.
Looks like he might have got a hit in the back or something. Maybe we can watch him again. He's a linebacker, right?
Defensive end.
Defensive end, so he's going to be on the outside.
And we don't speculate, what may be a pinched nerve back there in the middle of his back. But, you could see
he was holding it. He was in some pain. Yeah, that is not a good feeling when your back hurts. Even if pulled muscle, hopefully he'll be okay.
Yeah, and they're working on his leg. That's one that I don't think I ever picked out. I used to have the stingers on the arm side, that thing, but you have that same kind of scenario where it's tingling and
oh yeah, that's not a good feeling.
Everyone will correct us that's watching us out there and
tell
us,
all the armchairs,
the haters out there, they're going to jump in and tell us you know nothing about sciatic nerve and things like that, and they were correct.
We're just speculating,
but we
just got to get this boy up and get him well here.
Yeah, and Troy, you know how it is. Haters got to hate, but here with the Palmetto Tigers and this community, it's all about showing the love.
No doubt about it. I mean, look at the crowd on our side for senior night. Obviously, parents are going to come out as Arthur's able to get up and walk off under his own power.
Hey, that's good to see. Yeah, he's got a good little pace there. All right.
The beautiful thing about this program and what we've noticed over the last, I'd say, 6 years that I've been around is that we don't even prescribe to the hate. We just continue to keep moving. We try to bring love just like this broadcast does. It doesn't matter what school. We're going to try and portray Manatee, Sarasota County, the whole 941 in the very best light.
Absolutely.
Well said. You guys do the greatest job that's ever been done for that business here.
Yeah, we try, we are homers, but we try to call a game as unbiased as possible. It's actually Carter on the sweep. He's got the first down. He's all the way to the 45-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Tigers.
So they have used him on the quick out, but this on the jet sweep, going to the wide side. Lots of running room, and not watch number Vantrez blocking there. That's what you do. And they're tackling him 15 yards down the field.
Really, Richard DePaula came from the far side of the field. Number 11 showed some great speed to run.
Yeah,
with,
they've got some
Carter.
athletes out here. They're 6-3.
Roth looks, boy, his hand is feeling just fine tonight. Throws that one to the 50. You can see
and
the issues.
That was a timing play too, because before he even broke, he had that ball out, and it was right there. That hand's looking a whole lot better. I'm sure it's not 100%, but it's looking like
it's looking pretty good.
We're trending towards the 100% the way he's throwing the ball tonight.
Came out hot, nice spiral. Simeon Matt with a reception there. And that's one of those dig routes, or what we'd call a button hook.
Button hook back in the day,
you can catch that and take that one to the house with the speed that Matt has. This time it's going to be Van Yarn running hard for the first down. So Palmetto Tigers really having everything.
They're having
their
will here with the line, getting in the second and short, rarely getting the third down. There's opens up Coach Sanders' playbook to he can call anything he wants pretty much because of the effectiveness of the offensive line and getting into these second and shorts.
Great job with Simeon Matt and the official over here, making sure that he was lined up without lining up offsides. Good work by the officiating crew. And this time the long ball by Roth. He's got a man out there. Very good defense this time. And that was number 37 you saw earlier with a great return, and that is Judah Galaseri.
Look at the pass protection on this. When you don't have to worry about any pressure, you throw up the 50-50 ball there, and 7, 8, 9 times out of 10, he's going to catch that.
Yeah, that ball was thrown outside, and the wind is going, as was said earlier.
Coming across the field.
It's coming across the field.
It's coming across the field. He was kind of throwing into it a little bit, so got making that adjustment there.
If you want to throw it on that sideline down there, Troy, he's got to throw it about 2 yards out of bounds.
About 2 more yards ahead of him. He would have run right up under it, but the wind held it up.
Yep. Oh, nice roll by
That's
Roth.
some pressure behind
Showing good speed. Checks down, nearly caught there, but incomplete pass intended for Pritchford.
Yeah, I think Jackson could hear those footsteps chasing him and looking for receiver cutting across, and maybe threw it a little behind him there. That brings up we got a 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
Still lots of opportunities to open the playbook here. They could even run it and make this 2-down territory. Lots of options here. Haven't seen the tight end yet.
Shows 55
Don't think he's in.
On the clock.
Yeah, he's in slot. He's in
this
slot.
looks like an Ace Luther situation.
Yeah.
Ace Luther, the tight end on the left side of the formation. Yeah, it is. It absolutely
screen.
was. It's going to be a screen pass. Luther needed to get a block. It's going to be a big gainer on the play. It's going to be Carter. He is in for 6. So, and that is Van Yarn slipping out of there.
That's our running back out there showing he can catch the ball, do his thing, and all we're hoping for, hey, 3rd down, get the 1st down, 2-down territory, and they're scoring touchdowns.
Yeah, I wanted
no flags on the play, so it's an excellent play.
Very clean so far tonight.
See, the marker was about at the 44.
No pressure.
And so, it was thrown. I saw all the blockers down the field.
Look at them downfield.
Oh,
2 on 1 there. And there's one more there just for a safety valve. And
beautiful execution. He was about a half yard behind the line of scrimmage. Otherwise, it had been an eligible downfield. Perfect execution on the play. Schaupacher with the snap. And the hold by McLean. Kick by Liam Harold. And it is good. Now the Palmetto Tigers with a commanding 28-0 lead. 44 seconds remain here in the first quarter.
And not only is this a great play, great athletic play set up there, but Coach Sanders has called a great game, and the kids are just executing. But the downfield blocks there by our big guys, rolling on the artificial turf there, that's always a good sight when they're downfield throwing blocks on defensive backs half their size.
And clean after the
clean block.
Yeah,
it's just clean.
And not a lot of celebration and craziness.
Nice
there.
shot of our coaching staffs up there providing information down to our coaches on the field.
Yeah, it's fun. It's we've had the opportunity to be near OCs and DCs, broadcasting the game with our noise canceling. You can still hear the information coming in.
They get a little animated sometimes, but They are on top of it. That is for sure. And they know their stuff.
Oh, and I've been fortunate to see the look that I'm looking at, and I will hear
You're
the
hearing
call,
it.
and
That's
I'm
a
like,
good sign. That's always a good sign.
That's going to work. So big right here.
He's got it. He's got it.
Yeah.
After you've called it, it's there. They're yelling it. It's there. It's there, and then it happens.
Now a high kick. And it's going to be fielded this time at the 18-yard line. Good speed.
Oh, nice.
And he's
nice
tackled
block.
there.
Nice.
And that is Paul Moore.
Paul Moore, defensive captain, linebacker, leading tackler, everything, junior, out there covering kicks like a seasoned professional. There, look at that. Nobody even blocked him there.
Now look at that right there.
Holding on for dear life, and that's where that weight room paid off. He couldn't get away.
That looked like an osprey snagging a mullet out of the river.
It did.
Did you see that?
Did.
Just his hand. It was like a talon. Great strength by Paul Moore. And if you're listening from Canada and you don't know what an osprey is, or other
we
places,
have a town down in Sarasota County or a community called Osprey.
Or mullet. It's kind of
mullet. Different kind of fish.
Florida. All right, this time rolling forward, an incomplete pass, so that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10.
Guys, it looks like number 21, Belisari, is not going to return at this point. They were calling for the backup running backs to come in, and I don't see him.
Dempsey?
I'm going to try and see if I can ascertain what status is for the rest of this game.
Yeah, he went off, and I think you picked up on it too. He went off injured the last play, like he was grimacing in pain. 21. Yeah, he's down in the
Trenton Huckman in motion, big hit. Filling that one, number 17. Kamari Hines, the huge sophomore. Troy, there's no way that's a sophomore, number 17.
He's another one of Lincoln students. He is a sophomore. His dad was a heck of a running back at Southeast High School. And
oh, wow.
He's just happy that he's here at Palmetto. Had a strong JV season last year, and they couldn't wait to bring him up on varsity. And he's played 2 or 3 different positions on this defense. Arcadi's played defensive end, which he's playing tonight. He's also played some linebacker. So,
that's awesome.
I mean, you're talking about a kid that's 6'2", and probably 210, 215 as a sophomore.
Yeah, that's defense end. So as we go to the quarter break here, Palmetto Tigers lead.
You're watching TigerVision, presented by Conley Buick GMC. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after these messages.
Dad, what's wrong?
I don't know how to write this next commercial.
Well, what do you want to say?
I don't want people thinking we're not big enough or get enough money for our clients, but I don't know how to say that without sounding cheesy.
I think I have an idea. How about this one?
I'm not that guy.
How about this one?
That's cute, but that's definitely not me.
Well, just tell everyone you have 4 offices on the Suncoast. So you're big enough to handle any case, but local enough to care.
That's not bad, but what about the money?
Well, how else did you afford to put 4 kids in braces?
So tell me, what was actually the name of the award? It was you were the #1 stream in the streaming awards. Isn't that correct?
Correct. Coming back to live action here, Liam Fernandez awaits this one out of pistol depth. And it looks like the running back, 21, Colton Dempsey, he's not playing out there on this possession, but it looks like he's healthy.
They need to get him back in the game.
He's got to be back in the game soon.
He's their workhorse. We've talked about him pregame and seen him in action. He's the real deal.
Brings up a 3rd and 13. Beautiful job, TigerVision guys. We look at the stick over there, and it's that.
It's
that
right
one.
at it.
And it's one of those. It's an in-between or between the 2nd and 3rd on the dial down, but 3rd and 13.
Obvious pass situation here.
2 receivers on the right side of the formation. They fake it, throw the slant. Very nice play out there. He's going to depend on the spot.
Yeah, just the
They're gonna
pitch and
give it.
catch between the zone, and he's got
it.
They gave it to him. Okay, yeah.
7.
He led him just enough on that for the momentum to get to the change. It was going to be close, but find a little soft spot in the zone there and throw that slant.
2 number 8s on the roster that I looked at. There's Luca Cool and Cooper Orzel. I believe that was Orzel with the catch. This time trying to bounce one outside. No.
That's Belisari. He's back in the game now.
Yeah, and Troy on.
That's
I've got
Colton Dempsey.
Is what
Oh,
we've
21.
got.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's there.
Colton
Yeah,
Dempsey, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
he's the workhorse.
Yeah, but he's back in the game.
Yes, he's back in the game. Yes. I
That's-
apologize.
Hey, Troy, his running style is very much. We do so many of these games very, very much like Belisari.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Yes.
he's got that kind of a wiry figure, but he runs like a much bigger back.
He really does. He has very good feet in the hole, and he does a really good job with his vision and his leverage.
Yeah. And
I'm impressed with his vision just when he's running in the open field, definitely.
And his patience. He waits for the blocks to develop. This time falling down out there, it's going to be a loss on the play.
The turf monster got him on that one. Easy tackle there for the defender. Tripped on that. Might have been that number 2 in the 20 got him. I only say that because I've experienced it.
So now that marker over there brings up a 3rd and 18.
Oh, long.
Checks down. Look for that slant across the middle. He's got him
Oh.
wide open. He's driving forward.
First
and he's
down.
got a first down on the play.
All right, second, third down where they've had to move the chains, running across the middle on trailer route, find a little spot in the zone, and then run to the chains. Good job.
Trenton Huffman with a great job.
Yeah.
And the play design was for the slant to occur earlier. Quarterback, and there was in good position. Was
They
the
were ready
linebacker.
for it. Yeah,
They were ready
good
for it.
point.
So he waited until the receiver had an opportunity to clear. That's really a good execution on the play. This time he rolls right, nowhere to go, dump down, and he's, harassed in the backfield there.
Looking for Huffman again, but he was also running for his life, so just threw that one away, and you just live for another down. Smart play. You don't want to throw an interception here.
Now, Troy, who was draped all over him back there, looked like.
That was Kamari Hines again.
Ooh.
Defensive position.
Yeah, that's a big guy that's running too fast for that play, and there's a lot of upside on that young man. Looks, and they set that play up again. Very good coverage by the Tigers. He rolls to his right, probably going to throw late, crosses his body.
The field. That's dangerous.
And it's going to be picked off.
Yes.
And for the interception is Zaire Green.
Zaire Green, the junior, a second interception tonight. But Troy, tell me if I'm wrong, but that was a coverage issue. There was nowhere for him. I could see him go through his progressions, and then he had to throw it on a run back across his buddy. So talk to us.
Exactly. He was literally running for his life. He had Hines all over him. He had number 10 all over him. There were guys that were hanging on him. He was getting close to the sideline. He probably would have been well served to throw it out of bounds, but he was trying to make a play, and unfortunately it came up for the Tigers.
Yeah, looking at on the TigerVision replay, what you saw is the drop by linebacker Marquez Bryson, who loves to fire across those gaps. He actually showed that he was a coverage linebacker in that one.
Oh, we got a flag.
Got a flag.
Maybe
a play
a
against the
timeout.
Tigers.
Oh, it's procedure.
Yeah, I don't think
here we go again.
I don't think Ace Luther got fully set. He was rocking in his stance.
Okay, so the first penalty for the Palmetto Tigers tonight?
Second. We had a second, another one where it was a legal procedure, but so far pretty quiet. There's just been a couple of little non-contact fouls so far. So far so good.
How about old Bryson? You saw him. You would think he'd like to shoot the gaps as a linebacker in coverage. Now playing
coverage, yeah.
Thunderous, and now he's pass blocking on this little play out there from his halfback position.
Matt
Yeah,
just
Simeon
out
Matt.
in the flat. Second catch tonight. The other one was for that touchdown. So the Tigers go, they make up the penalty and get us into a more manageable second down. But they're playing back on them so much. It's there just to dump it off. And
I know concerned grandparents Ralph, Louise, and Sharon looking in from Canada. Jackson Roth your grandson looks like he's back to normal here throwing the ball. This time throws it out there. Great route, good receiver, good cut out there, and that was Simeon Matt.
Catch. 2 catches in a row. But Roth has all day. I mean, he's just going to pick them apart. I mean, he can look all over the field, look through all of his options when you've got 5 seconds to throw the ball and no pressure. Great job by the offensive line.
This offensive line is doing a whale of a job here tonight.
Ball at the 37-yard line. Roth rolls to his left. This is a difficult throw. Throws it across his body, out of bounds, incomplete pass. Intended for Carter. Good coverage back there by number 4, Mike Turner, the junior.
Yeah, he threw that in, threw it away. There was triple coverage there. Good job by the Lakewood Ranch coverage incompletion there. There's nowhere to go. With the success, you just throw it away and dial up something here again. 10 yards has been very easy for the Tigers tonight.
He tried to hit Carter in the slot on a post corner, but Carter's just too small to make that play.
And now he looks and he throws it out there to Big Luther, lumbering forward for a gain of 8 on the play.
It's just a matter of time when they're going to throw to him. And simple, what we used to call a pop pass, throw it to the big guy, and 1, 2, 3 people trying to bring him down.
What a nice problem to have as a sophomore.
He's a big sophomore. He's a very imposing figure. Tight end. Also, they put him out there in the slot, and he can block.
All right, now it's a long one. It's going to be picked off, and it's going to be number 37. And he's down to the 14-yard line. And good play there by Judah Galaseri.
Absolutely. He great coverage, intercepted, jumped in front of the receiver, but then I was a little concerned. He caught it intercepted it on the 1 or 2 yard line, was back in the end zone, and he had to run that thing out. But really the only miscue tonight, throwing a 50-50 ball, just looked like it was a little short. And see, he's running back in the end zone. He's tackled there. That could be questionable safety.
Because he did run on his own influence back there.
He caught it, but I don't know how they would have to. I don't know. The momentum might have carried in, but anyway, great job by the Lakewood Ranch defense.
And yeah, Simeon Matt hustling down to make a play. Late pitch, it's on the ground, and his ball's live, and it's going to be touched with his foot was out of bounds when he touched that.
Yeah.
So it's like
the ref was right there.
Good call.
He was 24 there.
Paul Moore,
all everything. As you see him grab the ball, his legs spin around out of bounds. Oh, what a hit.
So that makes it out of bounds.
That's what blew out the play.
Yeah.
So watch the ball here as Paul comes and gets it. It's like he's boxing out of bounds. He's out of bounds.
Yeah.
That, from our TigerVision shot, Troy, you saw the beanbag out there?
Yeah, Paul Moore looked like he tried to actually tap it back in bounds so one of the other guys could get it.
They're reversing it here. Great job, gentlemen.
The ball nearly hit the beanbag there. This is a shot. Around the world, you're only going to see this one on TigerVision.
And his feet went out of bounds as soon as he grabbed the ball. So good job by the ref there.
Okay, so it's good to see that Colton Dempsey has recovered from his injury. Takes the ball on the first play for a gain of about 1. Brings up a third down.
That hit on that quarterback blew that play up. It looked like a good pitch, but the hit there just blew that play up. So big 3rd and 9. Back deep in their own territory. They got to be careful here, but they've been successful throwing the ball here of late.
Yeah, they've been kind of running that single high safety off and throwing down the middle. This time he's running, breaks a tackle or two, but he's not going to get there. And really good job by the defensive line staying home.
Staying home. He comes in as their second leading rusher, 250 yards coming in with 4 TDs, dual threat, but had to get 9, and looks like they're bringing it. Looks like that. Well, they haven't moved the chains yet, I guess.
Yeah, Fernandez back. And
looked like he had a good chain, but they're.
Sanchez Yard
he's
trying
going
to
to be
rake
short
that ball.
by
He's
like
good.
4
Yeah,
yards.
Okay,
he's
now
short.
they're making the so he had a nice little run there, great athletic play, but not enough for the first down. Great job by the defense keeping him in front of the chains.
Punting this one away is number 55, Kaya Mango. That's a good name for a punter.
Yep. Oh yeah.
That may set us up for our trivia question at the
Trivia's
water break.
coming
I'm
at
not-
water
I'm
break.
not
Excited.
Sure. Just maybe a little tease right there.
Yeah, I love this new software we're using. Now they're making it blink. Oh,
Palmetto Tigers.
They
offside.
might have.
There.
What do you? It's going to be a first down.
There's your penalty.
There's the third penalty of the night.
And that's
the
where you,
third 5-yarder, but couple of times last week, our defense was East Lee's best offense, keeping them in the game on some of their drives.
silly penalty. You know.
Yeah, and we're week 10,
Week 10.
week 11 in the season. 12. We counting this would be the first week of the playoffs. That's tough to see this late in the season when you've got so much film to look at to prepare.
I can almost hear Forrest Gump's mother.
As you
with her
said
quote
earlier,
there,
yes. What
trying
did
to
she
pull
say?
up. She's not talking about any individuals, but stupid is as stupid does. Now here's your trivia question. Palmetto Lakewood Ranch have played 14 times. What is the all-time record of the Tigers against the Mustangs? A, 10-4, B, 13-1, C, 9-5, or D, 12-2? Your guess.
So I would say the Tigers have a winning record against Lakewood Ranch. What do you think?
That's a very good way to put that, Ken. I know statistically, data-wise, you've always got the answer. So
yeah, great
you need to
moonshot.
pull off on that. Even the guys in the truck are flashing.
Wait to answer. Man,
you know?
they just they're telling us what to do. They're
to-
getting a little fancy.
And a good,
Why read it? Well,
good
we don't
shot.
know.
That's obviously a Charlie shot during this.
Yeah, Charlie's not with us tonight, but that's what he's good at.
It's great when you
Catching. There's a county park right behind us, and some people playing some tennis.
Yeah, and actually that was pickleball, Ken. It's a sport
Pickleball.
that
That's
you're
right. That's the
familiar
new
with
thing.
across there. That obviously
Pickleball.
was-
Yeah.
That was a Charlie shot, I'm sure. Now, Palmetto Tigers here trying to stop him. Here's your answer. And the young men, our sons from the truck, are flashing, shut up.
Just
on
let
this
them do
song.
their thing. 13-1. So the win. When we get a chance, I want to talk. Only loss occurred in 2009 by a score. I was at the game. Palmetto was winning 13-10 with less than 30 seconds, lining up to kick a field goal. Lakewood Ranch blocks the field goal, takes it to the house, wins the game with about 10 seconds left, and that's their only win. Tigers are 6-0 in district play against them, 13-1 overall.
Good.
I was
answer.
there and I was shocked. I've never seen anything like that. And I thought, well, they beat us before, but that's the only time.
Now here in the second quarter, 5:04 on the clock. Mustangs really got to put some points on the board, and stop those Tigers. You may have a running clock situation.
Yes.
If the Tigers can extend it out to 35. Nice little route there. Good throw.
No, there's a
gonna be
flag.
Flag thrown on
That ball
Roberson
looked
back
like
there.
might have been tipped too. Looked like it was wobbling, but that regardless, they're going to continue with the. Maybe they're going to pull it up.
Maybe they're going to waive this one, so it's going to be
No, it's pass interference
on the defense. First down.
First down. Let me see that ball spinning. Looked like it might have been tipped, or I just missed it. Okay, here we go. Well, there we go. Get back to live action.
Yeah,
It's not a
man,
big
let's go
deal.
back to live action. 1st and 10 here for the Mustangs. Liam Fernandez awaits a snap. He's got Colton Dempsey in the backfield with him. They send a man in motion. They hand it off to Dempsey. Good running. And, nice cut. Goes for a 9-yard gain. Put a nice little move on Vantrez Yarn back there, but nice pickup at 9. Check out he had 2 little moves.
He threw the ball.
See
how the ball is wobbly?
The ball was tipped on that play. So that play before Troy should have not have been interference. The ball was tipped.
Exactly. I don't even think there was interference on that play.
Look, I'm trying to figure who looked like 90 get.
It's 60.
It's hard to just look at that ball wobbling.
That's a good shot.
It's like you're doing a basketball swirl. Oh no!
Big hit.
Oh my goodness! I saw him coming out of my peripheral there. Oh my goodness! That could have been that could have been deadly.
Wow. I think he's another sophomore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody picked him up. Running back just missed him, and oh goodness! Ouch.
Coach Brazelton has been singing his praises all year. He's like, once this kid really gets it, it's going to be a wrap.
Yeah.
I mean, this kid is 6'4", and he's probably about 230 right now.
He looks the part.
Yeah, he looks the part, definitely.
And he looks like
right
he
out
could.
Of Streets of Smith's Magazine.
Good point.
That's an old reference. There he comes again.
There he is again.
Sophomore, too. Is that right? That's a sophomore?
He's a sophomore.
I know I've seen that. It's just hard to believe.
He's just a pup.
Man, he is.
Yeah, he's going to pass. He passes the eyeball test, and he's going to. Reminds me of Brian Bembry back in the day.
Yeah, he does.
A young Brian Bembry.
Yeah.
Oh,
look at him trying to knock the ball out.
Yeah, we had a great look there. Number 17 for the Tigers is Kamari Hines. Tried to rip the ball out. Paul Moore. Boy, they were attacking that football in that play. Great job to hang on to that one by them.
Oh yeah, yes, that's
crazy.
Yeah,
Great
crazy.
Shots from our TigerVision.
Things we miss. I miss. Got a punt again. Letting him kick it.
Kason Mango drives
knuckleball
out
there.
Maurice Carter, and that one may have hit him very close. And he's going to be escapes a tackle. Now goes to the inside. And really good hustle that time. 37, which is Judah Galaceria again.
Yeah, it looked like a knuckleball, and those things are scary to try. He let it bounce, and they're having a little conversation there about how to cover those things. And so he got it on the bounce, and Brian, as you say, it looked like he was going to get hammered and actually made decent.
I thought he nearly made contact with the ball there.
Yeah, well, no, but the ball was knuckling in that wind, and 37 had him there, and boom, nice block there, Paul
That was
Moore.
a dangerous play by Carter, but when you're up 28-0, sometimes you're just trying to make a play.
You can afford those.
And that thing went from the turf to about 18 feet straight up, didn't it? You know, the way that thing checked up.
Yeah, it just hit,
up.
and penalty.
Along with that, you get a blindside block, guys. There's a flag there was on the play.
That might have been Paul Moore.
Yeah, it was, Troy. You know,
let's watch that again. Watch 24 coming into your screen on the left there.
Now watch the height on this
Look
ball.
at that thing just bounce. That's a turf bounce right there. You're not going to see that on grass.
Who's our camera dude? I don't know who that is.
But watch
That's
Paul.
a great shot.
Paul Moore is going to show up on the left side of your screen right there, and he's looking at him here, and he's going to block him.
Yeah,
he can't do that.
That's the crackback. But the guy had the hold of his shirt.
Dave, good job, buddy.
Dave on that cam. That was a ridiculous shot up there. Bryson with the big stiff arm, grinding forward, looking for somebody to hit. There's going to be a flag thrown. Probably going to be a holding call out there.
Yeah, Tiger's getting a little sloppy. Up 28-0. See, he's down a little bit. Hopefully he's just tired.
Watch his stiff arm.
Stiff arm.
Boom.
We've seen, how many times have we seen that? Now it's just how many yards can I get?
Guys, Bryson is down on the field. So we'll wait for a report as the coach and the trainers
didn't look
come
like anything on the replay.
Looked like he did have his arm
maybe
extended,
his shoulder.
on his elbow.
Usually elbow, shoulder. Hopefully he's going to be okay.
Yeah, it looks like he's favoring his left hand.
Left hand, your left shoulder. Yeah.
It's just
up 28-0 last game of the season. I'm sure there's another senior that.
It looks like he's moving. He's getting up now.
Getting it together.
Yeah.
All right.
He's played a lot of football. I mean, you got to give this kid a lot of kudos. I think, I mentioned it last week, a couple weeks ago. Anytime, I don't care what level you're on, if you play offense, you carry the ball for 100 yards, and then on defense you make 10-plus tackles and cause a fumble, you've had a heck of a night. And that should go in the record books at Palmetto High. But that was a great performance between he and Vantrez Yarn.
I got a shot for the Arctic Air sign reporter. What instrument? They're doing a great job on the Lakewood Ranch sideline. Is that a xylophone or is that marimba, or what do we have down there, Troy?
I think that would be the marimba.
All right, you guys.
Those
impressive.
Impressive reporting from our Arctic Air sideline reporter. Driving for good defense.
Good
this
defense
time by Lakewood Ranch.
Our backs so far can just pick out their hole, but on that play, he was looking for the hole, and it just closed up too quick. And, nowhere to go. Nowhere to go.
Brings up a second and a very long 2 on the play. We'll call it 2nd and 2. Nearly.
And again, the Tigers have been superb on first down, and when we've gotten into second down, worst case has been 2nd 3, 2nd and 4.
This is a good down to throw the ball. You got
yes,
Nazir
it is.
Pritchford out here. You got everybody creeping up.
And
there
you
it
called
is.
it
It's the
across
middle
the
of the
middle.
field. Ace Luther, incomplete pass. Excellent play call there by the coaching staff.
Yeah, when you get second, that's second and short. That's the time to open the playbook, and that time utilize the tight end as we're watching him run right into living room here, just like he. He just missed it. Yeah, he's a little frustrated with how he was open.
Might have been supposed to run a bit more of a curl there, and it was running a slant, just a seam route. But it
got to learn those coverages, and that just takes some time.
But you still
run
have
to
a third and
very
less than 3
manageable.
yards. You got the big back there. Just feed the monster, and he does. And he's just going to grind forward.
That's
for the
Yarn.
first down. Is that Yarn?
That's Yarn.
Yarn. I apologize.
There it is.
There you go.
There you go. Great shot.
Holding 2 mallets with each hand.
That's some coordination there.
Yeah, they're very talented.
And can probably do that standing on one foot. They're off foot. If they're right-handed, they would be on their left foot.
I believe
doing that with ease.
That's the marimba. This time, they flip it out there.
Matt.
It's going to be a 9-yard gain for Simeon Matt.
So again, first down, just doing a simple down and out to your senior receiver who's already scored a touchdown tonight, getting positive yards. Second and short again, opening the playbook. Okay, we're watching the clock now. 43 seconds. You got all their timeouts on the 30-yard line, Brian.
Roth looks long. He's got a wide open receiver. He flies it this time. So he had his big tight end.
His tight end was running down that seam of the field, the middle of the field, untouched. Just couldn't. And again, he's throwing into that wind that's coming across the field there. It's a little tricky when the stadium also is a factor.
I love it.
Exactly. I mean, just as they begin the 2-minute offense, the wind picks up going east to west.
Good call, Troy.
Yeah, it's blowing pretty briskly looking at the flag.
Our sideline guys,
he's pretty good.
They're strong.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Strong. Troy Bellamy.
Keep him.
Oh, high snap. Trezard nowhere to go, and he's tackled immediately on the play
49.
By 49, which is Carson Rathburn.
The junior, the snap really doomed that play, and then Rathburn jumped through the gap, probably blitzing linebacker there, and nowhere to go.
I think we're going to take this one on into halftime and be happy with the 28-30.
I agree, Troy.
Fourth down. We've got 10 seconds left. There's no way that ball gets.
Just, they've been playing a little sloppy here late. Kind of getting a little sloppy here, beating up 28-0. But a good problem to have as we head in.
We'll head into the halftime here and have the Richardson-Stinton halftime show. The Palmetto Tigers with a commanding 28-0 lead. Let's have some replays from the earlier action.
Opening kickoff. Yeah, that's what started this thing. They didn't field it, and Tigers. 30 second, 40 seconds in the game, touchdown. 2 minutes into the game, second touchdown. The deep pass. Carter, and then Trez Yarner running back. Shows that he can be a receiver. Paul Moore, or all everything linebacker.
Good pressure on the
that
quarterback.
Led to the interception. There's Simeon Matt, almost being a wide receiver there with that shot. The big tight end.
Ace Luther.
His catch, taking 3 people to bring it down. 37 from Lakewood Ranch making a great play on the interception. Paul Moore again. Big 99 with a great games tonight. It's been all Tigers, 28-0.
Yeah, so these great replay
You're watching TigerVision, presented by Conley Buick GMC. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after these messages.
Dad, what's wrong?
I don't know how to write this next commercial.
Well, what do you want to say?
I don't want people thinking we're not big enough or get enough money for our clients, but I don't know how to say that without sounding cheesy.
I think I have an idea. How about this one?
I'm not that guy.
How about this one?
That's cute, but that's definitely not me.
Well, just tell everyone you have 4 offices on the Suncoast. So you're big enough to handle any case, but local enough to care.
That's not bad, but what about the money?
Well, how else did you afford to put 4 kids in braces?
So tell me, what was actually the name of the award? It was you were the #1 stream in the streaming awards. Isn't that correct?
Correct.
During this halftime break, Ken, we'll have the Richardson-Stenton halftime. So coming on the field now is the Palmetto High Tiger Band, and we wanted to say during this halftime special thank, as we've been slammed by all these storms.
Milton, yeah, that's why we're playing tonight.
That's why we're here, Ken.
Playing a district game when we could be playing in the playoffs.
Makes you think of Richardson-Stenton Roofing, our great sponsor, and I can remember going over there just a couple days after the hurricane, and I think they were coming off a weekend where they had received 500 phone calls requesting help.
Yes.
in like one Sunday or Saturday afternoon coming into a Monday. So very active.
That's a true statement. I saw Robbie Stinton at GT Bray. He came and checked, roof doing okay? I go, yeah, we're good. He was just checking on me, and but he had said we've had like 541 phone calls, and he said Chase was at he's in the 300. He's getting them, and but Mike, he says, yeah, we're slammed. We're slammed.
So we have 2 minutes and 58 seconds remaining here in the halftime break. La-dee-dee, la-dee-da.
one of those people that can pick out the sounds of all the instruments as a hobby.
Yeah.
Worth Henson used to do that.
Yeah, it was.
I go, what do you do? He says, oh, yeah, I try to pick out all the different instruments when I'm listening to music. I go, okay.
Yeah.
So I kind of, I remember him doing that, so what am I going to try to listen to here? What am I going to try to find?
It was fabulous, man. I think we're going to start here with a halftime report soon.
Yeah, we're any time here, Brian.
We are live with the Richardson-Stenton halftime show here, and first of all, I want to say, worth the price of admission tonight, the Lakewood Ranch Band. Fabulous halftime show. Before we get into our wrap here, Troy, what did you think about it down on the sideline?
It was amazing. It was a tremendous display of colors, sound, motion for a high school band. I mean, I might know a little something about bands, being a FAMU graduate.
A little bit.
Maybe a little bit. They're
but
pretty
on
decent.
The level of high school bands was amazing, from the props to the musicianship to the direction, the attention to detail that all of the instruments had, and it was just amazing. It was truly amazing.
And they brought their own sunshine too. Heck with the time change, we'll just do our own. It was really good, and we've talked over the years. Riverview, Lakewood Ranch, Bloomingdale are always top of the line, and Palmetto had a good halftime presentation as well. Can't leave them out.
I mean, the band is very small, but they are dedicated. They work hard. They played a great set of nice music that people could recognize. So kudos to our Palmetto band director and the staff there.
Now we're about ready for live. Troy, I was sitting back. I had my feet up here, and that was so awesome. It's time to get back into the
we got to do a football
mode.
game here.
Congratulations to the Lakewood Ranch Band. They're awesome. Now the kick, it's a long, flat kick, and it's going to be fielded by Carter. He's got the ball at 25. He's got it at 30, looking for an edge. Got a block out there at the 45. And he's going to be tackled right at the 46-yard line. Excellent field position for the Tigers starting out here.
Dangerous kickoff, kicking a line drive to him, Maurice Carter. He just ran out of room, so we watch it again.
Yeah,
that could have easily been a touchdown, and we'd be on a running clock here. But he just they used the 12th man, that sideline, to kind of pin him in there. But great run back.
And the kicker there, K.O. Mango, 55, did a good job of making the Carter turn back inside on that one.
Yeah, send the cavalry here. I can't run with this guy.
Now we have a new quarterback for Lakewood Ranch, and that's going to be number 11, Richard DePaula. He's got it back in the, excuse me, I was looking at the linebacker there. Flip that over. Yeah. And this one's going to be Nazir Pritchford going down the sideline for a gain on the play. I was cheating a little bit there, going to the rosters, and trying to catch up and jumped out in front of my skis.
It's been so long since we last
looked
at him. Here, just a quick pitch and catch. Watch the block by the tight end, opens it up, and he's off to the races. First play, and we're already down to their 35-yard line, about a 15-yard gain. Move the chains.
Whatever happened to the days where the linebackers were 57 and 58?
No, those days are over.
And this time, patiently, is Pritchford. Nice job. Great job by the offensive line not to hold anybody with all that, and a 9-yard gain on the play.
Yeah, apparently they seem poised back to the game plan here. They realize let's get this thing over, get the running clock going, get some players out there, some snaps, and get out of here.
I'm enjoying this game so much, sitting back here
nice
watching
and cool,
the band,
got a breeze, 28-0.
Sitting there looking at the Mike linebacker, calling him a quarterback. That was cool. Yeah, he's out there in his Mike linebacker position, and a great catch out there by Matt.
He had to go down low to get that one. Troy, thoughts? You were right there.
We'll see it on TigerVision here, but
yes, Simeon Matt did a good job of catching the ball with his hands. That shows that he is well schooled at catching the ball, get into his body, caught it with his hands, and got as much yards as.
Again, making it second and short. Oh, we got the
First
got
and
the
10,
first
got the
down.
spot.
Yeah, got the first down.
And that's Simeon Matt out there. Cam Stanzel, there was a number change in the roster in the last couple, so Cam wears number 0 out there for the Tigers. And now that's going to be Pritchford just grinding down to the 6-yard line. Brightson, and they're in the red zone.
Yeah, he was able to jump cut through some holes there, but he seems to be better, back to himself. Just got look at them line, just dominate. Just got to find somewhere to squeeze through, and then I'm going to try to carry these guys, 3 of them, 4 of them back into the end zone, but he's about 7 yards short.
Mike Hill, number 62, got a little bit up on those shoulder pads on the D line, but in the interior line, they don't catch you on that holding call. Carter comes around the edge, and they throw it late, a little pop pass to the tight end down to the 4-yard line.
Haven't kind of seen that. That was like a midline, almost like a midline screen to the tight end, and fake the jet. I like the the play call, and right around the end zone, and you're not expecting it. And Coach Sanders is very good utilizing the tight end.
I tell you, we haven't recovered from the halftime show with all the sunset pictures out there and the good music.
Looking for the sun to come back out.
And now, Roth, a high snap. He's going to need to get back on this.
That's all you need to do.
Ball's down at the 20-yard line. Smart play.
The way they're executing, just get down on it. 20 yards is not a big deal. It just snapped over his head. And number 30 there, if he'd have tried to get down there and scoop that, 30 could have easily recovered that and end a great drive here.
Yeah, Caden Huffman back there. He's going to get credited for a big tackle for loss on the play.
So Brian, as we watch it again from a different angle, one of the very few miscues all night. Third and long here. 3rd and goal. Is it 3rd and goal?
3rd and goal.
I believe so. From about the 20.
20. They faked the handoff, looked at the slant, didn't have it. Now he rolls to his right, throws it late across the middle. It's going to be a jump ball for the tight end, deflected, incomplete pass.
37 is having a real good night. He's really making some plays on the ball in the secondary.
Yeah, that's Judah.
He was
Sari again.
Was he the one that made the interception?
Yes.
He's had the kick return.
He had the kick return.
He's a good athlete.
Very good ball instincts to get to that pass.
Good pressure
and challenge Ace Luther, who's bigger than him.
Good pressure throwing up the 50-50 ball. Oh, got some good
he's
vertical.
Got some hops too,
Man,
Troy.
he got up in the air.
Man, he was in the air a long time.
Abel,
Abel can't fish in this pond.
No, he can't.
He's coaching the Palmetto
Tigers
right, this year. First game coming up in a couple weeks.
Yes,
now that sets up a long field goal here.
42-yarder.
42. This would be good. Need some reps here with our field goal kicker now. Delay.
They took the penalty. They decided instead of calling timeout, they went ahead and took the penalty. So I guess he's going to get to show off his leg here. Kicking against Crossbreeze.
That'd be a 40-yarder.
Yeah.
40, just outside of 40.
40 and
that's a little bit.
And a few inches there, a foot maybe, and.
Liam
we
Harrell.
might need him in a playoff spot here, so he needs to get these reps.
Got to have a good snap exchange. Good snap right on. Laces out.
My.
Kick is up.
Oh, my.
And it is good.
That was
Liam
good from
Harrell.
50. That was good from 50 there.
Yeah.
He got all of that.
That's a 42-yarder with yards to spare, so that was very good.
How about that from the sophomore?
And he has really matured in his first season here on Varsity, and that's 6'1", 185 sophomore. We might have to call on him here when these one-game seasons coming up. Right?
I thought the process was great. I didn't see McLean spin the ball or anything. I think it was laces out from the snap from Shophocker, and a perfect, a easy hold for McLean. And then the process was just perfect.
Snap, hold, kick, 1.3 seconds. Get that ball up in the air. The lineman get big up front, and then all he has to do is kick it through the uprights, and he nailed it. That's a good. We needed that.
And look at the wind. It's blowing directly across from the field.
And it's been steady all night here. I'm enjoying the breeze here.
So impressive display of leg strength there. Now a high, short pooch kick. It's going to be fielded there, and that's number 13 this time. Patiently waiting for a block, and he's going to be tackled.
And a late flag coming in from the back. I don't know. That might be on the kicking team there.
Calvin Diggs with the tackle there. And 13 is Trenton Huffman.
It might be their best field position all night.
Looking at the crawler, Florida State versus Notre Dame Saturday.
Yeah, that'll be.
Even to discuss that game.
That one's going to be a lot of points in that game.
And
that's going to be much like the Gators in Texas on the road. So
Gators at Texas, we got a Harvard quarterback. How could we lose
well,
that game? What do you
I'm
think,
just saying.
Troy?
Face mask against
I think we're going to both be able to commiserate this weekend.
Hey, misery loves company, baby, and it's great when you do with friends. Thanks very much, Troy. Always hope the best for Troy. And now we have 8:12 on the clock remaining.
Best field
here.
position for.
Right, that penalty on the kickoff was against us. I think it's
it was face mask.
Face mask, yes.
Fernandez hands the ball off. Oh, big
Nowhere
hit.
to go.
Nowhere to go. And that's going to be
99.
Yeah, Chase Henson. And goodness.
Evan Stansel playing probably his best game. I mean, it's just a luxury to have a senior as a backup linebacker who's physical. He's probably about 225 pounds now. He's pretty sturdy.
Yeah, and you could put Stansel in on a
anywhere
short yardage
run it
situation, and he recovered the fumble to open up the game on the kick. So having a big game tonight. Oh, there is number 17 once again, Kamari Hines, sophomore.
The sophomore he's really stepped up here in recent weeks, and man, nowhere to go. Just jumped through the gap there. It's like good film study there and knew what the play was.
That makes no sense. That's a sophomore.
Yeah. Watch him.
Oh,
he beat a block. He beats a block, and he's already in the backfield real quick.
He beat the double team block. That's crazy.
Great film work.
Now long pass, and it's incomplete on the next play.
That's Green. A little frustrated there. Thought he should have had. I missed it watching the replay. Oh, so jump ball, double coverage. Oh yeah. Doing kind of a little tip drill there, but he's a little mad at himself. And good coverage. He was in the right spot to make the play.
Cam Mango will go back this one, kick this one away, and probably Maurice Carter back there for the return. And you can see Zaire Green over there, a little frustrated.
Yeah.
See if he comes
Just
up
go
hot.
block the punt.
Yeah, see if he comes up hot
come
at
up
the edge.
Got close.
Nearly blocked.
Look at that ball bounce on that turf.
He's got a toe on him.
Yeah,
he's good.
Down at the 15-yard line, and there's that number 37 again.
He's had a good game.
Man, he is Judah Galaceria, the junior.
Called his name several times.
I think I misspoke on his name a couple times, but obviously he's making plays, and he's well-deserved to have his name.
But anytime you're mentioning their name, it's usually a good thing.
I won't do this one to you. I would if Tom was over there. The last name is spelled G-A-L-E-S-S-E-I-E-R-E. G-A-L-E.
Wow, how many?
S-S-I-E-R-E.
4, 5, 6. It's like 11 letters. He's got to have real good handwriting. When you've got that many letters to write, you got to have good handwriting.
The only thing I got there is the I before E, except but that's all I got on that
That's
one.
That's a little curveball there.
Inside handoff. Running
just
hard in
tackles. Oh, my God.
Bridson grinding. First down.
Just a simple dive up the middle, jump through the hole, and carry as many players as you can.
Oh, look
at that hole there, open, great blocking. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a first down.
Finally tripped up by Judah Galaceria.
Yeah.
He's a baller, man.
He's
been
a
everywhere
baller,
tonight.
man. Love to watch him play.
Now this time they hook up and they throw a combination route and
their ball's loose.
Matt fumbles the ball. He definitely had the catch.
Yes.
You'll see it on TigerVision.
He made the athletic move.
Got 2 steps.
Got 2
down.
steps.
And then really
And then
recovery by number
see
34.
how he fumbled it and get knocked out.
Here's a great name, Sebastian Shamrock, I believe, with a recovery. Number
Looks like
11.
He came around with the left hook and may have not, or maybe come around his back and punched it out.
Richard DePaula with a strip, number 11, and 34, Sebastian Shamrock with a recovery.
Great play there. That's a rare thing with our receivers. They usually are real good at protecting.
Right. He made one mistake, turned back into the defense instead of turning
Running away
outside to the sidelines and getting out of bounds.
Great point.
Wanted to turn that little route into a home run ball. This time, number 21, once again, big first down carry on that, and that's going to be Colton Dempsey.
Colton Dempsey, we've called him. He's their workhorse and very slow developing play. It's kind of like it was a replay happening live and just running straight ahead. Got him a second and short here. Nice 8-yard gain.
So 5:51 on the clock. Move the receiver in the motion, and now they're going to hand the ball off to Colton again, and he's running forward, and he's going to be tackled eventually by Hills.
He's
another first down.
You know, Brian, Troy looks like our running backs there, running through the hole, stiff arming, breaking tackles.
He did a good job, but he took a licking from Evan Stansel. He missed the initial tackle, but he came back into the play and leaned on him a little bit.
Maybe we can
Looks
pick
like we're going to get a water break here.
All right, let's have a water break.
Yeah, they call for a water break.
Okay, got some fan shots here.
You know, I was looking at the Florida FHSA rules as we look at the stress box. Live shot in there. They're giving their high fives. Great job, gentlemen.
Great
water
job.
break. Water break generally supposed to initiate at 6 minutes and 30 seconds into each quarter, which I did not know that.
Yeah, I always thought it was the six remaining. You know, so
well, that would be the earliest they could probably call it.
So Palmetto here with a 31-0 lead.
Getting over some talking defense here. Coach Matt Brazelton talking to his defensive line.
Interesting
There's
shot.
Some Lakewood Ranch fans probably not talking about the game at all.
Looked like they were very much talking about the band.
Maybe the band, wow, they were awesome.
They were absolutely something to talk about.
They were,
now of the Palmetto sidelines, and now back to the field live for some action.
Shot there of the defensive line who's been dominating all night.
Lakewood Ranch just on the 21-yard line.
Almost in the red zone.
Knocking on the door. Hands the ball off to the big back, and that's number 32. Pretty good push. Offensive line still driving, and that is Akeem Johnson on the carry.
Yeah, it looks like they've found a little weak spot there in the middle of the Tiger defense, having some luck running north and south here with a good series of plays here on this drive, taking advantage of that turnover, hoping to get in that score column here.
Look at that Lakewood Ranch offensive line there, 62, 63, 60, 74 across the line. Guys like Luke O'Brien, Wyatt Gadian, 74, Jake Fishman, some big fellas. Liam Fernandez. Looks like we got a little motion or false start
Maybe
here.
a timeout.
Timeout. So they did get the timeout just in time. So that'll be the first timeout of the half here for Lakewood Ranch.
Yeah, it looked like the little back there, the flex guy, looked like he was pulled a muscle there, but he was just holding up, hamstring, and but it was the timeout, so he stopped his motion. Yeah, probably a good idea. Great shot there from the end zone, but probably a good smart timeout here to talk things over. Where are we here? Second down. We're inside the red zone. First time they've been there all night, and let's get everybody on the same page here so that we can get into that scoring column.
Special thanks tonight for the accommodations here at Lakewood Ranch Press Box. I have never been as comfortable
it's just
in a press box as well.
Yeah, it's nice. We got some nice chairs here. And
Liam Fernandez hands it off. Nice cut by the back. Driving forward. He is all the way down inside the 15. He's going to be marked at the 14-yard line.
So it brings him up to third short. Running that short side of the field, just ran out of room.
Wow, Colton Dempsey. And he switched the ball over to his
the ball
outside
over,
hand.
Just a very a veteran move there.
And you saw he got undercut on the sideline. The balance. This kid is a very athletic young man.
We don't have stats tonight, but I would say he's probably got 100 yards tonight for sure.
Yeah, Johnson, I believe, from our Atlanta studios had
watching
some
those leaves change
issues
up there.
And nice start and stop, but Paul
Moore
on the tackle.
All everything. Paul Moore, junior linebacker, says he's had enough of this. Let's make it 4th down and see if they can earn this thing. 4th and about 5. So they've had little success running here. They've shown success throwing some slants. Brian, really, there's a lot they can do here that they have to get to just in about the 11-yard line, it looks like.
No running clock here.
They could try to get us the offsides, but no.
They look for that slant. Oh, boy.
Nope.
Oh, don't do that. Don't want to pile on after the play. But number 2, Joe Hills, coming off the edge.
So when in doubt, blitz one of your defenders, and nobody picked him up, and that ended the drive there. Great job, and we've seen that before. Always a good, safe defensive call. Watch him just come out of nowhere, right there on the left side of your screen, and great form tackle there.
Oh, Cam Kennedy, great play.
Yes.
He didn't lie on top of the player. Had his arms extended.
And just in case he was able to pop up, he would have just could have pushed him down, and Tigers get the ball back.
But there's that's an easy penalty in that situation. Usually you have that 300-pound defensive lineman's going to pile on that.
Great point, and it would have extended the drive and given them a fresh set of downs.
Bryson switched the ball over. Now he drives forward, grinding hard to the 35-yard line.
Enough.
Big improvement tonight on the
for
discipline.
10 yards. Yes, they're playing much better.
Tonight.
Had our penalties. Penalties are life, but it's just like life. You deal with it. But they've been pretty good. I know Coach will interested in hear what he'll say after the game, but way more improved tonight with those penalties.
You're not seeing the sideline warnings and the
no. Clean both ways, really, both sides.
1st and 10 for the Tigers. Roth looks. He's throwing the long ball down the sideline. It's hanging in the air. Good coverage out there. And that's going to be by number 37.
Got the pick.
And that is Judah Galaseri once again. What a game.
What a game. That's 2 picks. And that was a 50-50 ball. And just throw it as far as you can, and hoping for the running back, the receiver, to run under and catch that. We've scored a couple times, but that time, their number 37.
He's good.
He's good.
And
here's the play earlier with the 10-yard gain.
With Bryson for the 10-yard gain.
Trying to get this running clock going.
A couple throws down that sideline. With this wind, it's coming directly to us in the press box from across the field.
And it's a brisk wind. It's 10, 15 miles an hour, and it's been nonstop all night.
To make that throw to the outside shoulder, you have to throw the ball about 2.5, 3 yards outside of that and have it drift.
And you brought that up earlier.
And I saw Danny Werfel do that in South Carolina one night, and it was a cold game, and it was an 18 chill factor and all that. And I tried to throw the football with a brother-in-law before the game, and it's like there's no way they're going to be throwing the ball.
And Werfel, you were mentioning Werfel. He was not known for arm strength.
No, but he would throw the ball early, and it was like 5-6 yards. The wind was ripping that night, out of bounds, and he'd hit the receiver on the sideline, and play in the wind. It was incredible.
Well, that's why he's a Heisman guy, national champ.
So coldest football game I've ever been to, by the way. That's
if you're an 18 chill, that was probably tough to sit through.
brutal. Oh, nice play. Tipped and caught right through the hands of Roberson. And a great catch by Christian Campbell, the junior wide receiver.
That was a timing route there through throwing to a spot, and you got those big hands. I almost blocked it. Watch the hands go up.
Watch
here.
Roberson here.
Roberson, yes. He's throwing that blind. I mean, he lost him there for a split second. But nice pitch and catch.
And that's a tough catch.
And they could have run that on that fourth down play and possibly made it.
Big first down here. And Joe Hills cannot make the tackle on Colton Dempsey. He slides through for another first down. Lakewood Ranch.
Lakewood Ranch on the move here. There was a blitz there. Number 10 missed him.
And Cooper Stover with the tackle there.
Called his name quite a bit last week. Didn't he get an interception last week?
He's the one that had the hops on one
the
of
hops. The hop. Yes, that's what it was. That was what it was. Coach a little frustrated there, but in a good spot.
So we have quarterback Caden Ott into the game here, number 5. Oh, and he did a very good sell on that, but it handed off to the back.
But when you have to run through the Tiger defensive line and they're all standing there waiting to tackle you, that's a tall task.
You know, Wyatt Gattikin and Ethan Din over there, that's a senior. And then 63 and 64, that 64 is a huge sophomore, Ethan Din.
They look good, eyeball test.
Oh, what a shot here. Thank you very much for that TigerVision shot. That's better than what we have here. Number 5 is Caden Ott. And then he's got the back there with him, Colton Dempsey. Hands it off to Dempsey. Riding forward for the Tigers, number 10, Autry Walker with the tackle.
And again, they're just going right at us with a straight dive, attacking our defensive middle with some success there. Nice 7-8 yard gain to make it a third and manageable here for the Mustangs.
Yeah, third and about 6 on the play, right?
Yep.
Nice look at the display screen here on the scoreboard.
In the third quarter here at Mustang Stadium. Want to give a special shout out to the Silver Star Dancers.
You're watching TigerVision, presented by Conley Buick GMC. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after these messages.
Tow your boat safely from the stream. Got the Hummer, it's an EV. GMC on my FEET. And you know we keep 100 of the fleet V. Hit goals and I love it when they beat. Hottest dealer in the region of the Southeast. Conley GMC was recently just crowned king. Stop by today and get a Acadia for you and get Denali for your cousin. Kenya for your granny and Sierra for your husband. Make a great impression when you roll up to the function. The boat behind the truck and you can tow it like it's nothing.
Now back to live action. Long ball down the sideline, well overthrown. So that'll bring up here at the beginning of this fourth quarter, that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Yeah, that was well covered and just nowhere to go, so he had to throw it away. And looks like they're going to leave their offense out on the field and go for this.
Caden Ott, the senior, showing
it's been a 0-0 second half.
Yeah, showing some arm talent there. He's got 3 receivers on this side of the formation and 1 single out there to the left. Oh, man, that was Very nice looking play intended for number 19, which is Jamarian Roden. Incomplete pass brings up a
First
turnover
down.
on downs.
Yeah, looks like the Tiger defense, Coach Arcady dialed up a blitz there that forced him to throw it a little earlier. It was a good call, and just a little short on the execution. Yes.
Down here on the field, you hear the crowd raise their voices because Dylan McClain is now in at quarterback.
Oh, good.
Getting a chance to play here in this fourth quarter, it's a good thing.
Yes, Dylan McLean out there, and he hands the ball off to
Oh,
Trezard.
no.
Ball's on the ground, and Trezard recovers that one right at the original line of scrimmage, so it's going to bring up a 2nd and 10.
Got to change a quarterback, so you got to make sure the execution,
have
the mesh there is good.
Shane Partridge back there in the
Yeah,
backfield.
and Shane played running back on JV, and he has beautiful feet at running back.
Hand off to Partridge. Oh, he takes an enormous hit from number 11 there.
Nice.
Richard DePaula. Wow.
Yeah, he's a big kid. He looked good there.
Brings up a 3rd and 10.
Maybe, I don't know if we've had maybe 1, 2 third downs all night, and this is definitely the longest, so let's see what they dial up here.
Dylan McClain can spin the bean, no
Yes,
doubt.
he can.
There he throws the ball behind it. It's complete to Edwards, and he's right at the marker, right on the line, going to be very close. Look at that.
Just a simple slant.
Left-footed spot, first down.
Well, take that. Plenty of time to throw the ball.
The kid, you know.
Oh, he rocketed that ball right there, in between 4 Lakewood Ranch players there.
Tigers with a really good spot that time at the conclusion of the play. This time, running hard, Trezard, and he takes a first down, finally driven out of bounds at the 37-yard line.
I think that pass play kind of got him a little energized here. After a slow start, to have to get an execute. You know, they want to stay out there and play. And they want the quarterback to get some time too, so seems like they're playing with a little energy here. Most we've seen here in the second half.
Yeah, Ranch defenders got it caught up in a little friendly fire over there. Trezard around the outside edge. Good job of the left tackle for the Tigers with no holding on that. Trezard, a lot of running room. Steps up, first down more, and he's going to go for a big gain, first down.
If I'm an offensive coordinator or a coach and I got Dylan McClain as the backup, pretty happy. I'm pretty comfortable. I mean, this you got to remember, he came in at the same time as Xander Smith, state championship winning quarterback. Then Clayton Dees, a Division I quarterback, comes in. So, and now you got Jackson Roth, who's probably a Division I quarterback too. So, I mean, this kid is just hung in there, and it's a testament to his will.
Excited to see him play here.
Good handoff. Oh, nice run by Partridge.
Driving.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, Troy, you called that. That was a great run.
I tell you who else was a great running back on the junior varsity, Cale Bunce.
The punter.
Cale Bunce.
I think we had some statistics about him. Punters are not athletes, so we may go down that to later, and we'll tell you about Cale Bunce a little later.
He's a real athlete.
He's impressive.
Yes, he is.
He is the strongest punter in the
all
nation.
Great kids too.
Strongest punter in the nation, right here with the Palmetto Tigers as far as strength. Great.
Nice.
Great.
Oh, he got close.
Oh.
So Dylan McClain flips it out there. Beautiful throw to Ash, the tight
Ace
end.
Luther.
Yeah, Ace Luther.
And McClain's getting
fella.
plenty of time to throw, and he's hitting his spots here.
I tell you what, I'd let him throw the ball here on first down. I know it's first and 1.
Get him a TD pass
Give him a
here.
TD.
Go back to McClain.
Do a little play
Get
action.
the running back, get some running back action, or throw it out to the receiver.
Do a little, fake the dive
Let him
with
run
Bryson
it in.
and
Let him run it in.
Or let him call a timeout and then go talk
Talk
about
it
I
over.
think what happens is Luther came off the field injured on that play.
Okay.
Okay, hopefully he's
And so
all right.
they were missing a player.
I see him walking.
So
back
good
to
look
the
at Coach
bench.
Sanders over here. You know, Troy, I've been just so impressed with the coaching of Coach Sanders this year and the way this team has rallied, and it's amazing.
I think it's a testament to him and his ability to build a cohesive staff and the resilience of the staff to overcome defections and other things like that. But Coach told us after that Manatee game, I mean, things could have gone south. They could have tucked their tails and just tanked the season, but they've come out swinging, and now they're heading to the playoffs with momentum.
Bryson in the backfield. Dylan McClain awaits the snap. Trez Yarn in a kind of slot receiver
he might be a good
formation
one to
over
throw
here.
too.
This time they just hand it off to Bryson.
There you go.
Easy sledding for 6. So another one for the Tigers brings the score to 37.
That should get the clock running.
Yeah, the clock will run.
And I hate that for Dylan.
Hopefully he'll get another shot, but took the team down the field and completing that pass really energized the offense. That they've been looking for getting this running clock going here this whole half, and it was good that they could free him up to Dylan to make this happen.
And nobody's going
to might need him sometime here,
and he's very capable.
Get those reps in here late in the season.
Now the snap is
and
held.
with 10 men
on
the field, the Tigers kicked that extra point.
I could hear you counting them.
I can do that one. It's when it gets to over 11 that it's a problem.
They're going to call holding on this play.
Oh my goodness, we have to.
On the extra point, so now they're going to have to get that 11th guy on the field.
Kick a 30-yard extra point, 30 or 35-yard. We're supposed to thank Bubba for the food tonight.
The food. Well, Bubba.
It was Chick-fil-A, I think, this time.
I'll be back there after
hopefully
the game,
there's some left. And Shelly made her cookies tonight. And
oh, boy.
I hope there's some left.
If we could find a marketing person, the cookies that Mrs. Burton makes are just amazing. They should be boxed and sold.
And they were warm when I took my first bite on the truck ride over here.
We were thinking it was a 7:30 game.
That one's going to be
no.
That one had to be a false start.
Yeah, we're going to be back maybe kicking maybe a 25-yard extra point.
Check this
we'll
shot.
We'll take the point.
Check this shot out on TigerVision. That drone shot. It looks like it looks like the inside of a spaceship there. As they had the extra point.
Yeah, when they've got these multi-use fields, when they line them both ways, you get up high in the sky there. The eye in the sky never lies, and we can get another quick shot. You kind of see it there.
Yeah.
But that drone shot
looks like an ice cream cone out. See, there it is right there.
There it is. It's like your measurements.
Liam Harrell.
Your metric there, and you need a little dial to go left and right. There's your spaceship.
Okay, that is just way over the top. It's hard not to be distracted as a commentator here. The Palmetto Tigers running clock 38-0.
Bubba out of pocket, so he spends his own money feeding us tonight. Thanks, Bubba.
Now here's a look at Dylan McClain handing the ball off to Marquez Bryson. Great blocking out front. That one
untouched into the end zone, and that's 3 weeks in a row since the Manatee loss that they have really shown up with this amazing run game, and they mixing it up with the pass tonight, celebrating there a little bit.
Great to see Dylan celebrating there.
Get that opportunity there, get some film on TigerVision.
And the one thing, it's frustrating as a player you go through that. However, you get through these seasons, uninjured. You don't have a little knee or a tweak here and there.
He's fresh.
And you get into college, and with the skill set that he has, he can throw the ball. He's very creative. He's very smart. He can read the defense. He's going to go somewhere with fresh legs, a fresh arm.
And he's a specialist, just like Rick.
Yes,
Long snapper, holder, those are important positions.
They can be
high kick
in that career.
Really probably should have called a fair catch on that dangerous play.
That's a new number 7. That's his first opportunity tonight, handling the little pooch kick there, and you might want to start waving your hand. But that'll probably be the last one of this regular season.
Yeah,
unless they get a scoop and scorer here.
J. Moore Davis on that tackle. On the
Yeah, is he all right? Yeah, he's up.
Yeah, he limped off.
Yeah, we got him there on the. Yeah, he looked like he was a little dinged up.
25, J. Moore Davis on the play.
So we got both backups in quarterback tonight. We conclude this.
Yeah, Caden Ott, the senior, comes in to direct the team. He's got number 32 in the backfield with him there, and that is Akeem Johnson.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, boy. Nothing host to Tigers.
Number 8.
On that play, that's Stansel.
Stansel. Should have known.
Yeah, all over the field is Evan.
Getting a few reps there and
Jeremiah
joined together to do the trifecta on the tackle and the running back there. Great
Jeremiah
shot.
Washington, Zaire Green, trying to get an assist on that one, but I think you're going to give
Pad
a solo.
Stats.
You're going to give a solo to Stansel on that one, looking at it from the eye in the sky. 2nd and 11. Rolling to his right is Ott. Looking down. Nice big receiver out there. Catch gain of about 4 on the play.
And
flag
a flag
comes
at the
out
end.
late. Now this is
face mask.
I don't. Maybe.
What could it be?
Could be a face mask, but I didn't see anything.
Could be a face mask. A
on
target.
field
I mean,
level.
it was right there. Quarterback looking over his reads and
He's pointing to his head as if it's targeting.
Yeah.
got tripped. One of our defenders got tripped. Oh, okay. The defensive back came up and dinged him on the head. 22.
Number 22.
Yeah, Victor Monica. They
he's
I don't know. They called that on
fresh
number
in
22.
the game. He's
Jamari
gonna get
Sitt.
kicked out.
Oh, really? I don't know if there was any contact from the. But the
I mean,
FHSA.
he just tapped him. He just tapped him, but you got to get your
the referee
shoulder.
was on the other side of him.
They didn't call it targeting, so he's
just a
back.
personal foul.
Personal foul.
Because right as the play ends and he's tackled, he comes up and pops him in the.
He did lower his head.
Not hard, as he goes down here, bam, right there. It was just like a tap.
Yeah, it wasn't
Athletic kid, he
just
plays
gotta
on all
call
special
that.
teams.
Yeah, he just
Ott with a nice throw, great route, and that one's complete. And there's another flag on the Tigers at the 26. So we'll see.
Either 13 or 11 on that. They were the only 2 Tigers where that flag appeared. So we've been much improved tonight with the flags, but we're having them pop up here. But we have our kids in.
That's Zorian Jolly out there, and he's had a lot of playing time, the sophomore.
There's a lot of discussion here. There was discussion as to whether or not he actually completed the catch, and then the back judge threw a flag perhaps for a personal foul, unnecessary roughness.
So we got a pretty good look at it. Let's see how they sort this one out.
Yeah, they're going to call it no catch and pick up the flag.
Personal foul.
Oh,
15
that's all.
yards.
So I didn't get the.
It was an incomplete pass, but they will mark off the 15-yard.
yards.
I don't know. I thought it
was that unsportsmanlike or roughing.
It was a personal foul.
Personal foul. Yeah,
unnecessary rough after the play.
That's 2 in a row.
He was right here. I'm standing right through the flag. He was right on play. It's a little close because he caught the ball to the ground and got stuck. He got hit.
Yeah, okay. So now Ott rolls around, showing good feed, throws it out of bounds. Smart play, heads up. Live to play another day. But
yeah,
unfortunately for him,
he was going to get hammered there. He got a strong rush.
In the running clock, the clock still moves. Normally, you throw it out of bounds, you stop the clock.
Yes, but
and you're down 38.
No, you're in a 2-minute offense here from now on.
I want to highlight another senior that's in the game now, number 42, Ethan Arrington. Ethan Arrington came here as a sophomore. He played a little running back, played some linebacker for us. Last year he didn't play a whole lot, but he started playing baseball, and over the summer he broke his leg sliding into second.
Oh, my word.
So this is his first game action all
Playing
year.
middle linebacker.
And that one.
Shout out to him for his resilience. His folks are really great people. They got hit hard in the storm. They live out on Palmetto Point, so all those people who live out
Oh my
yes,
goodness.
that was
That's
hit
you.
hard out there.
Wow. Yeah, I was out there yesterday, and it's still cleanup in process out there. But
So second down.
Third down here.
Third down now.
Yeah, 10. Throws the long ball out there, hanging up. Good coverage,
Great coverage
out there. That's Cooper Stover with perfect coverage.
Wow.
Right, Troy?
I don't know where Cooper Stover's been all year, but he's playing a heck of a corner over here.
He stepped up last week in the Lee County
East Lee
County game.
Yeah,
The second half I don't know. Defended some passes, right, Brian?
Yeah, and he had some. We froze one of his, defensive plays back there. He had some really good hops back
where
there.
he timed and deflected a
his
pass
cleats
off.
were above the knees of the player as he deflected a ball away. Good shot.
We liked him. A good
Odd
pass
rolls
rush.
out. Good showing, good feet. He's going to run for a big gain on the play.
He's got a long ways to go.
And he's going to be
Go
tackled
Harsh
there
Scarler.
by number 22 for the Tigers, and that is Jamari Smith, sophomore.
And I don't know if they're going to get another playoff. 12, 11.
It's going to be close.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Good
I
try.
like it. I like what they're doing here. Odd.
Hope not.
Looks. He's going to throw it a little screen.
Oh.
That's going to do it here. He goes for a loss, and again, the tackle is
Get
Jamari
away.
Smith.
Walk away. Nope. Got a playoff game next week.
Playoff game. Just. And so. Yeah, and that's the kind of thing that as the season goes on, Palmetto Tiger extend this great winning season that they have here. And we may get Troy with the interview with Coach Sanders here.
It might be tough because I don't know if our range will reach over there, but I'll try my best to get over there and
Troy,
pull Coach in.
I truly believe, like we say in Palmetto, you can't get there from here as far as the range goes on that thing.
Coach Sanders, congratulations on a 9-1 season there.
That's incredible.
Who would have thought?
Especially after the Manatee game. Like I said, that's a true turning point in this season.
Yeah, a running clock game, and these young kids could have easily
especially with all the emotions that were involved in
headed in the other direction, and they held strong, finished the district strong, finished just like they needed to.
And as you look at the look in here, the players shaking hands across the field, and it was a great night for football. I'm sitting looking around the press box here. I have never in my life, we've been doing this for what, 14
years?
14 years. I have never been in my life as comfortable as we are tonight. Special thanks to the guys, the production staff of TigerVision, as presented by Conley Buick GMC.
We just
behind
needed some
us,
easy chairs tonight.
tossing us layups tonight, telling us when to stop talking and the transition
Yeah, I
points.
better get it back up for the
or we get in trouble. But you see here on the score. Now, Troy, you're running out there to give it a shot?
We got a replay rollout coming, Brian.
Yeah, we'll do a replay rollout, and then Troy will get out there with the sideline report.
Troy first.
So we'll go with Troy first. So we're going to search and see if Troy has a chance at this. We're going to be very far away from the range of the field mark.
Can you guys hear me still?
I can still hear you.
Yes, keep talking, buddy.
I'm going to walk slow,
Okay.
It must be the wind, Troy.
If we had an extender of some sort here.
Okay, Troy, you still got it?
Yes, I still hear you.
Beautiful. You are loud and crystal clear with that.
This is awesome.
Great shot of the Tiger band there celebrating with the 9-1 season. Get an opportunity to participate in at least one playoff game.
Troy is very stealthily, in his black gear there. He's very subtle. He's able to slide in there like the shadow.
He blends in with the coaches.
Yeah, he slide in there, and
they're in all black tonight.
Yeah, so it's
kind of like what we do.
I think he's in there. Troy, we still got you, Troy?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he's sounding great, man.
Over there by Coach.
Coach is calling for all of his seniors to stand up.
Phenomenal job. Phenomenal job. Kudos to you guys. All right? What a year. We're not done yet, but what a year. Credit to all you seniors to stick after everything that you guys have gone through. 9-1. You probably didn't think this would happen back in June. Well, it did. 9-1 district champion. Congratulations to all you guys. All right. All right, take a knee. Take a knee. Guys, you're gonna get 3 days off. All right. So hey.
They're happy.
Hey, listen. I know the homecoming dance is tomorrow night. Enjoy yourselves. Be smart. Enjoy yourselves. We'll find out who we play tomorrow night, but let's enjoy this right now. District champs 9-1 doesn't happen all the time. So let's enjoy this. Great job to all you guys. All right? And I want to hear the loudest Tigers that you can do at archery.
Can I grab you for a second? Coach, you promised after the Manatee game that some things were going to change. You put it on yourself. Tell us what that week meant to you and your staff and your players.
We kind of had to reset a little bit. Coming off of a hurricane or whatever the 10-day layoff was, we had to reset it, get back to how we were playing before that. And credit to all these guys. They've just stuck with it every single day. So proud of them, so happy for them. A lot of them probably didn't think they'd go 9-1 back in June, but we're 9-1 in November right now, and we'll move forward. So
special Thursday night game. It normally seems like a Friday night, but again, a short week of preparation, an opportunity to solidify your spot in the district and in the playoffs. Tell us about your week of preparation this week.
Our kids handle it very well. We had, I think, maybe the best Monday we've had in about 2 months. So I know it was only a 3-day practice week. We went shells full helmets. Our kids handled it very well. They've been handling every week since that loss we had. So we're just going to keep building. We're going to keep playing this thing as long as we can until somebody tells us that we can't play no more.
That's great, Coach. Congratulations. District champs, 9-1 on the season, first year. Congratulations.
Very good job from Troy, the Arctic Air sideline reporter. Super job keeping us in range there.
Yeah.
Tonight's shout-out is for the seniors. And Ken's got some big news for us here as we go to the wrap.
All right.
So the seniors tonight, Simeon Matt, Joe Hills, Evan Stansel, Jackson Roth, Autry Walker, Cooper Stover, Dylan McLean, Calvin Diggs, Arthur Amarin, Cale Bunce, didn't punt once tonight,
Nope.
Jamor Davis, Nevin Nadeau, Stephorn Gibson, Chance Schoppacher, Marquez Brydeson, Chris Gibson, Demarius Rue, Mikkel Lambert, Ladarian Williams, Gilberto Garcia, Colin Griffith, and Benjamin Baltazar Bermudez. What do you think about those 22 seniors, Troy?
That is amazing. Again, a lot of seniors that dedicated themselves and stuck with the process when it could have gone left. That's a testament to the athletic director, the coaches, the staff, the administration who saw the future. And not to say anything about the kids who made their own decision to go elsewhere, but this, again, is a testament to what happens when you stick together, you pull together, and you work hard. Anything is possible. 9-1, district champs, going into playoffs with a head full of steam, and this team is on fire. One team, one town.
All right, Troy, and now Ken's going to have some big information after my little wrap-up, and I'll close it down. Tonight's final score from Lakewood Ranch, Florida. The Palmetto Tigers 38, the Lakewood Ranch Mustangs 0. Ken.
The district champion Palmetto Tigers will play on Saturday afternoon, November 16th, in the Class 6A regional quarterfinal at home versus a team to be named. The big news is, as you saw it on the crawl, number 4 Mitchell is up 21-7 over number 2 Wiregrass Ranch. So Palmetto is the number 3 seed. If that game holds out, when they run the formula, Palmetto could be, well, at least will stay the 3 seed, but possibly could be the 2 seed. So what's the difference between the 2 seed and the 3 seed?
Home field advantage.
1 extra home field game in the second round. So just hope that stays and hope that magic formula works. So please keep in touch with any schedule updates or notifications by going to our YouTube landing page. TigerVision Palmetto. Back to Brian.
And what field? Now the other question is, as Palmetto field is damaged, if we get the home field advantage here with the playoff.
We'll play on Saturday.
But where? We'll talk about that and
Yeah.
stay in touch, but we'll be on the air.
Oh, that's right.
We again thank the #1 fans in the world for watching Tiger Vision as presented by Conley Buick GMC. One town. And well, let's go to some replays here, Ken, of the highlights of the game.
Crowd, yeah.